Hi guys, AdderSnake here. How's it all going? Yes, and hello, welcome to Subject Sunday. And yes, once again, I have failed you for trying to produce this hopefully weekly series, but it's going to be when I want to, really. It's to the point where this subject is going to talk about being lazy. And unfortunately, I kind of slipped into this horrible habit where I am becoming more lazy in regards to my content creation. So why that's possibly happening? It's maybe because I have more, not necessarily important things, but other things that I'm concerned about that I need to be doing with my time. More of it is trying to be entertaining and make myself entertained with what time I do have. With brand new freedom that I have recently acquired. So, for those who don't know me personally, I have managed to get myself a new car, and to be able to have that freedom to go wherever I want, whenever I want, is amazing. Just to know that I don't have to worry about the taxi of mum and dad. Literally get my own car keys, sit in the car, left and right foot on the pedals, and go wherever I want. Simple. And yeah, it's an incredible freedom to have. So that has been somewhat taking over what I can be doing at the moment. But also, I think we're in a bit of the summer lull in what we want to do. I mean, granted, Britain hasn't quite had summer yet. We kind of joke around, we only ever get 1 week of it, but we're hopefully going to have somewhat of a heat wave sometime soon, which I'm going to try and enjoy the weather whilst it's there. But yeah, otherwise, laziness. Why I've been lazy? I think half of it is the lack of enjoyment I'm receiving out of YouTube at the moment. Half of it with currently being the Uncharted series is the main thing I was focusing on. Still haven't uploaded every episode of that, although it's been ready for like a month at least. Is due to the time it takes to upload and the struggle it has against my internet as well. Again, external factors to try and creating this YouTube thing, which you don't necessarily take into consideration with a lot of other YouTubers where they can consistently upload day in, day out premium quality content. To have an internet connection which is only 5 megabits up when it's working correctly. Granted, it is relatively quick when it does work for where I am, but it's not a consistent connection, and to not have something reliable like that to use, unfortunately, it makes the content harder to create. And although it's ready to go, it's harder to produce, put it out there for you to see it. But the other aspect of the laziness, I think, that is kind of settling in for my mind is lack of response from my YouTube videos. I don't know if there's necessarily something better I can be doing. Well, there's always some way to improve, but with the time constraints that I personally give myself and necessarily the constraints externally I have, that may limit me to what I can actually produce. So it's kind of a catch-22 I'm finding at the minute, to juggle that really good content to consistent. Granted, my consistency doesn't make good content anyway, for what it seems to produce, but it's at a point where I don't know what to do. I don't know why people might be interested in it if it does suddenly blow up, because I say the first episode of the Uncharted Let's Play, that just, I think, getting timing for that just came out at a really good time. But otherwise, nothing else beyond that has taken off. Views are not increasing, subscriber count is not increasing, in most cases subscriber count is decreasing. And it hurts a little bit just to see that happening. And for those who would want to remember, if you have seen the very first Subject Sunday I mentioned, which was a part of my 2016 change for YouTube to be more consistent and new videos, I targeted to see if it was possible to try and get that subscriber count to 1,000. So I've been around on YouTube since 2008, so this is technically the 8th year of this channel existing. Granted, I think a lot of the people who have probably subscribed to me are no longer interested in doing YouTube anyway, so it's probably a false number on against my subscribers, but it's at a point where progress is a point of forcing me to do more, to see that there is this change, that I am creating this want for more content, this need to watch things. I mean, granted, it's more of a point where I'm necessarily archiving the fun things that I've done on games with friends and other bits that I'd like to eventually do in the future as well, if that's ever a possibility. But it's very difficult, I'm finding, and to juggle that, I feel like I constantly mention it every single commentary, is that I do have a full-time job. That is 8 hours a day. Granted, it's not the most labor-intensive job. I sell things to people in a shop. Granted, it's more expensive items like your washing machines and dishwashers, things like that, and knowing the ins and outs of all my product knowledge, it takes its toll at times, and timing unfortunately doesn't give me a lot. And although YouTube and creating videos and the technology side of things is my passion for what I do, it's juggling that with an okay finance that I do have through work, and the situation I am still living at home, been able to take advantage of my savings. Parents don't charge me a lot of rent, and they want me to save up as much money as I can possible to do these things, but it's me being lazy at the end of the day. I'm not seeing progress. I'm not want to try and make more time for it. We're at the end of the video. If you like the video, like the button, because it doesn't hurt to press the like button. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I shall see you all later. Take care.